Hello guys, today we are going to explore Search Skills Room from TryHackMe. Let's go into task 1. Introduction. A quick Google search for learn cybersecurity returns around 600 million hits, while a search for learning hacking returned more than double that number. The number might have grown even further when you go through this room. Yes, we are surrounded by information. Do you prefer to surrender in the face of information overload and accept the first few results you get? Or do you like to acquire the necessary search skills to find and access what you are looking for? This room aims to help you with the latter. Learning objectives. The goal of this room is to teach, evaluate information sources, use search engines effectively and efficiently, explore specialized search engines, read technical documentation, make use of social media, and check news outlets. Check Okay, let's answer the questions. Check how many results you get when searching for learn hacking. At the time of writing we got 1.5 billion results when searching on Google. Okay, let's do a quick search on learn hacking. And let's use Google. Okay, it's not showing here, but it's fine. It would definitely be more than 1.5 billion. Let's mark it as complete. Okay, task 2, evaluation of search results. On the internet, everyone can publish their writings. It can be in the form of blog posts, articles, or social media posts. It can be even in more subtle ways, such as editing a public wiki page. This ability makes it possible for anyone to voice their unfounded claims. Everyone can express their opinion about best cybersecurity practices, future programming trends, and how to best prepare for DevSecOps interview, for example. It is our job as readers to evaluate the information, to evaluate it whether it is true or false. We will mention a few things to consider when evaluating information. The first is source. Identify the author or organization publishing the information. Consider whether they are reputable and authoritative on subjective matter. Publishing a blog post does not make one an authority on the subject. Next, evidence and reasoning. Check whether the claims are backed by credible evidence and logical reasoning. We are seeking hard facts and solid arguments. Objectivity and bias. Evaluating whether the information is presented impartially and rationally, reflecting multiple perspectives. We are not interested in authors pushing shady agendas, whether to promote a product or attack a rival. Corroboration and consistency. Validate the presented information by corroboration from multiple independent resources, that is cross-checking. Check whether multiple reliable and reputable sources agree on the central claims. Okay, let's answer the questions. What do you call a cryptographic method or a product considered bogus or fraudulent? We call it as snake oil. What is the name of the command replacing netstat in Linux systems? The command replacing netstat in Linux is socket statistics ss. Task 3, Every one of us has used an internet search engine. However, not everyone has tried to harness the full power of an internet search engine. Almost every internet search engine allows you to carry out advanced searches. Consider the following examples: Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo. Okay, let's consider the search operation supported by Google. Quotation, double quotation, exact phrase. Double quotes indicate that you are looking for pages with the exact word or phrase. For example, one might search for under quotation passive reconnaissance to get pages with this exact phrase. Cite column. This operation lets you specify the domain name to which you want to limit your search. For example, we can search for success stories on TryHackMe using site colon tryhackme.com space success stories. Hyphen. The minus sign allows you to omit search results that contain a particular word or phrase. For example, you might be interested in learning about the pyramids, but you do not want to view tourism websites. One approach is to search for pyramids tourism or tourism pyramids. Next, file type. This operation is indispensable for finding files instead of web pages. Some of the file types you can search for using Google are portable document format PDF, Microsoft Word document doc, Microsoft Excel spreadsheet XLS, and Microsoft PowerPoint presentation PPT. For example, to find cybersecurity presentations, try searching for file type PPT cybersecurity. You can check more advanced controls in various search engines. In this advanced search operations list, however, the above provides a good starting point. Okay, let's answer the questions. How would you limit your Google search to PDF files containing the term cyber warfare report? To limit our Google search to PDF files, we are going to use file type colon space PDF cyber warfare report. Okay, what phrase does the Linux command ss stands for? SS stands for socket statistics. Okay, let's go to task 4. Specialized search engines. You are familiar with internet search engines. However, how much are you familiar with specialized search engines? By that we refer to search engines used to find specific types of results. The very popular example is Shodan. Let's start with Shodan, a search engine for devices connected to the internet. It allows you to search for specific types and versions of servers, networking equipment, industrial control systems, and IoT devices, etc. You may want to see how many servers are still running Apache 2.4.1 and the distribution across countries. To find the answer, we can search for Apache 2.4.1 in showdown.io, which will result the list of servers with the string Apache 2.4.1 in their headers. We can see in this picture. Consider visiting Shodan's search query examples for more examples. Furthermore, we can also check Shodan trends for historical insights if you have subscription. Okay. The next tool is Census. At first glance, Census appears similar to Shodan. However, Shodan focuses on internet connected devices and systems such as servers, routers, webcams, and IoT devices. Census, on other hand, focuses on internet connected hosts, websites, certificates, and other internet assets. Some of its use cases include enumerating domains in use, auditing open ports and services, and discovering rogue assets within a network. You might want to check Census search use cases. So Census is used for searching internet connected hosts, websites, certificates, and other assets. And Shodan is used for searching internet connected devices, systems, servers, routers, etc. Okay, the next tool is VirusTotal. VirusTotal is an online website that provides a virus scanning service for files using multiple antivirus engines. It allows users to upload files or provide URLs to scan them against numerous antivirus engines and website scanners in a single operation. They can even input file hashes to check the results of previously uploaded files. The screenshot below shows the result of checking the submitted file against 67 antivirus engines. Furthermore, one can check the community's comments for more insights. Occasionally, a file might be flagged as a virus or a Trojan. However, this might not be accurate for various reasons, and that's when community members can provide a more in-depth explanation. In this uh, screenshot, we can see the file hash is being searched and we get the results. Another site is Have I Been Pwned. Have I Been Pwned, HIBP, does one thing. It tells you if an email address has appeared in a leaked data breach. Finding one's email within leaked data indicates leaked private information and, more importantly, passwords. Many users use the same password across multiple platforms. If one platform is breached, their password on other platforms is also exposed. Indeed, passwords are usually stored in encrypted format. However, many passwords are not that complex and can be recovered using various varieties of attacks, such as rainbow tables and brute force attacks. We can see in this photo that a specific Gmail, a specific email address is used, and we can see it is pwned in 18 data breaches. What is the top country with light TPD servers? Okay, so the question is about servers. We have to go to Shodan.io to check the information. So light TPD. So light TPD servers. Okay, we can see the results here. So the top country using light TPD servers is United States. Let's answer this here. Okay, what does Bitdefender flags detect the file with the hash? Okay, let's copy the hash, and as we have seen previously, we are going to use VirusTotal to check for file hashes. Let's open VirusTotal. We can paste the file hash here. Oh, there are 3 security vendors that flagged this file as malicious. So what we do, Bitdefender flags. Okay, so the first one is Bitdefender flags, and it flagged it as android.riskware.agent.lhh. We are going to copy it and paste it in the answer. Yes, let's go to the next task, vulnerabilities and exploits. So in the previous task we have discussed about special search engines. Now we are going to discuss about the search engines that lets us search through vulnerabilities and exploits. The first one is CVE. We can think of common vulnerabilities and exposures, CVE, a program, as a dictionary of vulnerabilities. It provides a standardized identifier for vulnerabilities and security issues in software and hardware products. Each vulnerability is assigned a CVE ID with a standardized format. For example, CVE-year-ID. This unique identifier CVE ID ensures that everyone from security researchers to vendors and IT professionals is referring to the same vulnerability. The Mitre Corporation maintains the CVE system. For more information and to search for existing CVEs, visit the CVE program website. Alternatively, we can also visit National Vulnerability Database (NVD) website. The screenshot below shows CVE-2014 with ID 0160, also known as Heartbleed. The next tool is exploit database. There are many reasons why you would want to exploit a vulnerable application. One would be assessing company's security as a part of its red team. Needless to say, we should not try to exploit a vulnerable system unless we are given permission, usually via a legally binding agreement. Now that we have permission to exploit a vulnerable system, we might need to find a working exploit code. One resource is the exploit database. The exploit database lists exploit codes from various authors. Some of these exploit codes are listed and marked as verified. Okay, the next tool is GitHub. GitHub, a web-based platform for software development, can contain many tools related to CVEs, along with proof of concept (POCs) and exploit codes. To demonstrate this idea, check the screenshot below of search results on GitHub that are related to Heartbleed vulnerability. We can see 65 results for the Heartbleed vulnerability here. Okay. Now let's answer the question. What utility does CVE 2024-3094 refer to? Okay, to know about this, we have to go to CVE website. Let's go there. We can actually go into National Vulnerability Database to identify the CVE information. Oh yeah, search is here. Let's go into the CVE section. Now we are going to keep it here. We are going to search. Okay, 3094. Okay, it is this one. Malicious code was discovered in the upstream tart balls of XZ, starting with the version of 5.6.0. So the program is XZ. We can add it in the answer, XZ. Okay. Next, let's proceed to task 6. Technical documentation. One vital skill to acquire is to look up official documentation. We will cover a few examples of official documentation pages. Linux manual pages. Long before the internet was everywhere, how would you get help using a command in a Linux or Unix like system? The answer would be checking the manual page, man page for short. On Linux and every Unix like systems, each command is expected to have a man page. In fact, man pages also exist for system calls, library functions, and even configuration files. Let's say we want to check the manual page for command IP. We issue the command man space IP to get the manual of the IP command printed on our monitor. The screenshot below shows the page we received. You might want to start the attack box and run man IP on the terminal. So whenever we add man to the commands, we can get the manual of manual page of the specific command. The screenshot here shows us. So the basic manual page would contain name, that is the command name and its description, and synopsis or specific syntaxes for the command, and also options such as parameters which can improve the functionality of the basic command. If you prefer to read the man page of IP in your web browser, just type man IP in the favorite search engine. This page might be, yes, this is an official manual page of the Linux commands. Okay. So the attack box provided by TryHackMe is also a Linux system accessible from our browser. We can use this attack box to verify these Linux commands. Okay, let's proceed to next tool, Microsoft Windows. Microsoft provides an official technical documentation page for its products. The screenshot below shows the search result for command ipconfig. Okay. Product documentation. Every popular product is expected to have well organized documentation. This documentation provides an official and reliable source of information about the product features and functions. Examples include Snort official documentation, Apache HTTP server documentation, PHP documentation, Node.js documentation, etc. It is always rewarding to check the official documentation as it is the most up to date and offers the most complete product information. Okay, what does the Linux command cat stands for? Okay, let's type man cat. We can see here cat stands for concatenate files. We don't even need to go inside the web pages. Okay, so cat stands for concatenate. What is the netstat parameter in MS Windows that displays the executable associated with each active connection and listening port? Okay, let's open the Windows documentation page. We can type netstat. Okay, so what is the question? That displays the executable associated with each active connection and listening port. Okay, let's go through the netstat documentation. Parameters. Okay, -b displays the executables involved in creating each connection or listening port. Okay, the parameter is -b. Let's proceed to next task, social media. There are billions of users registered on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. We expect you to be familiar with popular platforms. However, if you are aware of any platform you are not familiar with, we recommend that you check it out and learn about it. As a security analyst, it is recommended that we have to learn about every other platforms similarly, such as social media platforms. Ideally, one would want to explore a platform without creating an account. However, this severely limits your experience. Instead, one recommendation is to use a temporary email address to discover these platforms without linking them to your real email address. Once done, you can terminate the accounts and associated email address. One reason for not using your primary account is that you don't want your contacts to start connecting with you there when you are only temporarily exploring a platform. The power of social media is that it allows you to connect with companies and people you are interested in. Furthermore, social media offers a wealth of information for cybersecurity professionals, whether they are searching for people or technical information. Why is searching for people important, you ask? Okay, when protecting a company, you should ensure that the people you protect are not oversharing on social media. For instance, their social media might give away the answer to their secret questions, such as which school did you go to as a child. Such information might allow adversaries to reset their passwords and take over their accounts effortlessly. Furthermore, as a cybersecurity professional, you want to stay updated with new cybersecurity trends, technologies, and products. Following the proper channels and groups can provide a suitable environment for growing your technical expertise. Besides staying updated via social media channels and groups, we should mention news outlets. Hundreds of news websites would offer valuable cybersecurity related news. Try different ones and stick with the ones you like the most. Okay, let's answer the questions. You are hired to evaluate the security of a particular company. What is the popular social media website you would want to use to learn about the technical background of one of their employees? Okay, to learn about the technical background of one of their employees, it would be best to use platforms such as LinkedIn, as it would have the professional details about the employees. Okay, let's go to the next question. Continuing with the previous scenario, you are trying to find the answer to the secret question, which school did you go to as a child? What social media website would you consider checking to find the answer to such secret questions? Okay, so to find answers to such secret questions, we would have to search the social media which enables to write bios for every user. For example, it would be Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. For example, these social media platforms allow users to write bio information about them, and in those bios we can identify answers for these type of questions. So let's put Facebook to see if it is accepted here in the answer. Yes. Okay, now let's go to the last task, which is conclusion. This room focused on the most common sources of information for cybersecurity professionals. There are plenty more. As the information landscape keeps changing, it is impossible to cover all the sources. However, by subscribing to relevant cybersecurity groups, one can stay ahead and be aware whenever new interesting sources arise. Okay, let's hit this complete. Thank you guys for watching this search skills room walkthrough. If you are interested in further more walkthroughs, please watch my other videos of other popular rooms, and please like the video. Thank you.